everyone, welcome to Sunday. Well, Murktide less today. We don't play Murktide Regent, but we still play the famous shell blue-black with a tiny splash of white for some pest control. This is the list that Rapo played at the PT Atlanta, actually going pretty deep. He's playing 4 copies of Quantum Riddler without Ephemerate. I remember playing this deck in the past. Was not a fan, although this list is very much into Riddler. We have 4 4s and 4 subtlety, so we're probably gonna extract more value from the Riddler. We have a couple of Bowmaster and Tamio, no copies of Kaito, notably. Bowmaster really a card that we don't see that much anymore. We have 3 tosses plus 1 in the side, 3 snare, sorry, 3 Tamio. There's Memory Deluge, sorry, Consent to Memory in the main deck. Well, I guess you can stifle the Riddler. So yeah, not a very normal blue-black list, but at this point, what is a normal blue-black list? The deck hasn't really done, hasn't really performed at the PT, but not just performed, like nobody really played it. This is one of the few people that decided to play Psychic Frog in a deck that isn't Goryo's Vengeance. So yeah, let's play it. This deck, maybe it doesn't is not getting enough love. One of the reasons is, of course, the pretty negative matchup against the Eldrazi decks, which I've just got paired into right now. Um, Am I going Island Go here? Think so. Buongiorno, Bino. Going Island Go, the opponent may have a talisman, and I want to keep this Polluted Delta to maybe fetch another Survey land. And I don't want to just burn it out to play as near turn 1. Not much going on here. We've got some free spells, but no Riddler to make value out of it. But also not doing much. I'm gonna go Island here. Same deal as before. If I have to cast Force of Negation on a card, I don't want to use my only Polluted Delta. I want to use this later to surveil. Probably kept quite a bit hand, hoping the Devourer would bail them out, but so far has not. Alright, I decided to play this Delta now. Sure, if opponent plays Taunt Seer, I think they would have played the last turn. Fine. Alright, then my my patience on Blue Delta was not rewarded. But that's okay. It's not in a bad spot right now. Hoping they put it on top. Actually, they put it on the bottom. Okay. Dismember my subtlety. Alright. Link to Dust. I think I'm gonna cast this now. Draw a card. The reason being, I wanted to draw Frog. Uh, I think I don't mind to play Force of Negation on this Mind Stone. 6th card in the graveyard to flashback Kling next turn. But I'm looking for the Frog. You want to draw Frog in a spot like this. Oh, are they K-commanding my Kling? No. That's a that doesn't sound like a good play. Alright. It's either Devourer or Sire. I'm gonna take Sire. I guess Sire is quite bad against Subtlety. My opponent's never casting Sire. They'll play something else and then I'll play Subtlety. I think I should take Sire. I play this untapped. Iron, thank you for the 3 months in advance. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Alright, opponent can play 2 spells in a turn now. Starting with Thought Nuts here. Maybe I was supposed to take Devour. I don't know. Anyway, starting with Thought Nuts here. I think I like to Subtlety this Thought Nuts here. Alox, thank you so much for the 4th month. But at the bottom again. The Subtlety has been doing well. And then they play Karn. And now I'm wondering if I should counter or not. I'm gonna choose not to. Keeping the consign for Devour of Destiny. They take Karn up. Attack it and pass. -2 Karn. Let's see what they grab. Cityscape Leveler. Replicate. Okay. Main deck consigned to memory. Then I'm going to cling the Kozilek's Command. Draw an extra card. I don't have a Murktide in my deck. Cityscape Leveler is gonna be annoying. Opponent's 2 lands away to cast it though. Or just 1 Tron land, I guess. Chalice of the Void for 1. I think I want to counter this. Biggest reason being I want to just pop the Thoughtseize, basically. There it is. Play to your outs, as I always say. Definitely want to discard Thoughtseize. I can't flashback Cling to Dust now, but I think I should still Thoughtseize. Then I can crack a clue to get like a surveillance so I can Cling to Dust the Thoughtseize, I guess. Okay, Quantum Riddler. What I can do is play this. Alright, let me check, but I believe there's no counterspell in this list. That's 3, never mind. Still though, I'm gonna play this untapped. And warp this thing to draw 2 cards, flip Tamio. I think I want to push this Riddler. I want to double push those Riddlers. At least once push the Riddler. Maybe, nah. I think I'm gonna actually double push these Riddlers. Oh, wait. Yeah, I certainly can. Yeah. So at least once. Should I do it twice? I think I'm gonna do it twice, actually. Opponent draws the Tron, and they can now escape the Cityscape Leveler. I was hoping I could cling, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. What are you attacking? Oh, yeah, I killed both of my permanents. It's alright, though. It's alright. Uh, huh. I'm gonna cast this. Can I tap this? I don't remember. No. Hmm. Tre- Hmm. Alright, let's cast this. Maybe I should have warped it. I don't know. Draw two. Okay, that's a counter spell. Do I want to play Sink as a land? Think so. Then I can push this Riddler end of turn to draw two cards in my draw step. I still gonna do it in upkeep to play around Kozak's command. Yeah, I can tap the power step for Cling. Yeah, I can do that. Draw two. I'm gonna Thoughtseize, not because I'm freeing anything, just because I want to draw two cards with Riddler. Or three cards. Not lethal, unfortunately. Yeah, this time I should have cycled because I think they played the land that I know about. Anyway, let's I guess cycle first. I could have cycled with a Power Stone, yeah. Yes. All right, we're able to win game one thanks to mostly consigned to memory. I want to say if I didn't have consigned to memory my main deck, I don't think I could have won this game. And funerals for Belcher. We got three break the ice, Thoughtseize, and two more consign, of course. Citing out the four pushes, which have been a terrible game one. Pest control. Spellsnare also not good. Although it's a blue card and I have 8 forces. Orcish Bowmaster also not good. I think I'm gonna trim one. Let's go. I don't know if Riddler is OP. I mean, in this game it was fine. Yeah, I mean it's a Murktide maybe would have won earlier, but yeah. Hearthstone token can't be used to cast Escape. That's true. Because Escape is a cost. Alright, I'm gonna keep Wallander. Vexing Bubble. Uh okay. Vexing Bubble. Um my deck there is 6 more free spells, but these free spells, as you've seen game one, I've easily cast them. I cast 3 forces and 2 subtlety, all are casted. So if you force now, you're going card disadvantage. Although I do have Quantum Riddler to fight back the card disadvantage, so I think I'm okay with it. Pitch Snare, because on turn one I'm gonna go Thoughtseize. Down to 15 I go. Which of these two do I want to take? I think Flash Raker is super good against me because I set it up push as well. Karn also obviously very good, but it costs a little bit more mana. Take Flash Raker. If it was game one, I would have taken Karn. But given that I set it out all the pushes, I actually don't have outs. Not that many outs to Flash Raker. Do I want to get Swamp? So in my deck, I don't have Harbinger of the Seas, and my deck is mostly blue. But do I want to go to 12? Problem with the Swamp. Yeah, let's take a Swamp. Uh, Usually you always leave the tower. So I'm just gonna take the mine down. You leave the tower because if they Tron, you want the last piece never to be a tower. If the last piece is a tower, they gain one more mana. Tower should always be in play. Okay, they drew all this dust, and they drew Flesh Raker. Force of Negation is strong. Pass. I want to art cast Force of Negation. Mind Stone is your card. Alright, I think I Force of Negation this Mind Stone. If a Carnage end. Huh. Okay, I drew Psychic Frog. Can't complain. I forgot I had this card in my deck. Flesh Raker number 2. I have to force, unfortunately. This card is just too powerful. I wish I wish I had my pushes now. Because you can go Riddler, that when it dies, you push. When it warps, you push. When it chooses not to attack. I'm gonna fly the frog here. Land, please. Okay, can't complain. Ma che cazzo è? I discarded one Flesh Raker and they put 3 on top of the deck. I mean, it's another game. Um, am I still thinking that push is bad? Maybe I keep one. This is a very good opening, but I don't have a second land. A mulligan. This is literally the same end, so I keep it. Uh, I'm thinking about bottoming Tamio. Because, like, if I draw a second land, I don't want to. I don't have time to crack the clues. I'll be casting either Riddler or Frog. I mean, Frog and then Riddler. So I'm just gonna bottom Tamio here. Keep Strategic Betrayal for the Flesh Raker. Alright, keep bottom Tamio. Buongiorno, Daniel. Fortunately, this morning, only one league that I have to drive Carl and Toffel to the airport at 11:30. But we'll try it. We'll do the most out of this. Alright. They do have... I think I'm just taking Flesh Raker anyway. Maybe not. Maybe not. The problem with taking Flesh Raker is that I go turn 2 Flesh Raker. If I break a land twice, it's over, because I can't cast Strategic Betrayal on the Flesh Raker. Although, if I break land twice, I lose anyway. So I think we have to go for a given that I have to get for a given that I draw land in the next 2 draw steps. So given that, I have to take another card. I think at that point, that card will be Thanatzir. On land. Land we win. Man, I said we win. Now I really have to win. Now I really have to win after I said we win. Yeah, let's attack first. If they block, I keep Strategic Betrayal for another card. Wow, they actually do block. Wow. I didn't expect that. Uh, wow, this is so unexpected. I'm discarding Strategic Betrayal? Then I can go land Warp Riddler. Not bad. They basically put a Flesh Raker as a Raven's Grime. That was not the right play. That was not the right play. But yeah, here Riddler is a lot better than than Murktide Regent. The flexibility of this card, I guess. So the way I'm gonna play this is play land, attack. I'm feeling pretty good. Wouldn't draw the Tron though. Wouldn't drew Tron. I want to hard cast Force of Negation. Why did we counter Mind Stone? I don't know, that's so many counters. Why not? I think I'll graveyard that subtlety. Ooh. All right. Let me go discard. I'll put this on YouTube. Yeah, this comes out on Sunday. Wait, do you know the song La Solitudine? I thought it was an Italian song. I didn't know it was an international one. Very famous. Yeah, whenever there's a solitude involved, I sing that song. Why did I not counter Warp Trigger Consign? That play sucks. Whoever does that play thinks their brain is too big than it actually is. Here on twitch.tv/Andrea Mengucci, I teach you to properly size your brain. You know that song? Yeah. Pass. Oh, I saw that you posted you got two trophies in Dustborn draft. Love Dustborn draft. I have a story with Dustborn draft that I was in holiday in the Canary Island, but I was too in love with Dustborn draft, and I kept on playing Dustborn draft on my phone during the Pachanga tournament. Yeah, no, that's a story. What is that? 15. I gotta discard this land. But I was in love with blue. I was always drafting blue. That was like a 4 mana draw to make it 1/1. That was always my first pick. What would I say is the most dynamic black X deck in Pauper? Dynamic. The most dynamic deck. I like John Wildfire a lot. I guess that's very dynamic. I don't know though what that means exactly, but I like that deck a lot. Why do we still have spells Nair? The thing is that the sideboard all suck. Like all my sideboard cards are bad. So having a blank blue card in a deck with 4 force and 4 subtlety, it's just better. By the way, if you guys voted for Mengu, there's a poll that was put on by Magic Online where you have to vote the cube to put on Magic Online, and when we got the Mango cube. Not a fan of them using powered vintage cube. They could have said Mango cube, but it's okay. I'll allow it. But yeah, vote Mango cube on Magic Online Twitter. Dismember. Va bene. Like I'd rather win with Consent to Memory in hand than Consent to Memory my Quantum Riddler. I can do that maybe in some combo matchups, but they're very rare. It's a very rare shot that you do that. We play Frog? Ma. Nah, let's just pass. I don't think they can do anything at this point. Consent to Memory just locks the game because they can't like go Devour or Trigger. This was the second deck. I was doing Giganta Companion. Open 3 Mox Mox Black Lotus. I had just like a bunch of callers. It was green based, but it really had a lot of fillers. It had 2 initiative cards. It's like the classic luck deck. If you draw the power, the deck is good. If not, the power level is too low and your mana base is not even that good. It was fine. So I went 1-1 and then I made my opponent play the final. Sorry, my teammate play the final. We ended up winning both finals, so we defended a home turf against the Germans. All right, round number two on the draw with a one lander and a dream. I mostly just the frog, so I keep. Companion cool, but you never cast them. Yeah, it's very fun to cube under circumstances. I mean, Ikoria draft was super fun because of the companions. Indec relic. Oh, Tron again. Ike cazzo. Do you guys not like colors? Alright, land on top, please. Polluted Delta. Push. Oh, of course, you play with our current companion rule. What is it? Play with Mana Burn? You play with old Mulligan rule? Actually, we have a different Mulligan rule. Ooh, I think I'm gonna force this. We have a different Mulligan rule. We go from, well, 7 to 7 minus 1 to straight 6. Like, just draw 6. We have like an additional Mulligan. Land! Die! Thoughtseize. Man, if I played a frog this turn, I would have won the game. Where's my cube list? Mango Cube on Cube Cobra. But it's gonna be a magical line soon if you vote for me. Hashtag vote for Mango. Oh, what you doing? Die. Okay. Uh, uh, um. All right. Now it's super important to draw that land. If I don't draw that land, I'll be upset. Land, 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 land. Actually, land is bad now because they have Dismember. Oh no, because I ran out of cards. Oh no, maybe I should have actually pitched Frog. That's funny. Is it funny? It's not that funny. You put it on top, rightfully so. Yeah, should have pitched Frog. Not that it matters. Puttana Eva. Yeah, what I thought is this Dismember. This way, my opponent thought seizes the sorry, whatever. Takes my frog with a 4/4, and then I can top deck land and go frog. They actually have no cards left. So if I just draw land, come on, I surveilled and it's turn 5, just draw second land. Bravo. Okay. The game is open. I'm definitely behind. They have 4 lands, I have 2, but it's open. They do have relics, so they can eat my graveyard, draw a card, and I can't fly the frog, I can't attack. This matchup is bad. Like, I won round 1, but this matchup can't be good. Actually, actually, we have datas. We can check the stats. Let's go on Twitter. Let's write Karsten. Frank Karsten. He has all of the stats. Sorry, opponent. One sec. Dimir mid-range. Yeah. What deck is my deck? Because this deck doesn't really exist. Esper mid-range. I think it's this. 7-11. He won 7-11. Yeah, basically lost to everyone, to be honest. Tron 0-1. Yeah, just nobody played Frog. Nobody played this deck at the PT. Like, actually no one. More people played It's a Wizards. I mean, one person. Like, there was like a one Dimir mid-range that didn't they two, and 2 Esper mid-range. Anyway, opponent thoughts is Tunnel Sears me again. Not good. Not good. Draw. Amio. Yeah, this is nothing. Do I want to discard it? I should know this. There's no Preordain in this deck. Huh. That's unexpected. Anyway, let's attack. They have no cards in hand. You really had to draw tunnels here. Okay, draw land. I'm interested in this thing can become a 4/5 next turn. I'm interested in what? Do I want to play this land and surveil? Does this deck need a third land? I mean, kind of, yeah. What if I draw a push? Maybe I just hold this land in hand. I got a 3. I'm basically just dead on board if I don't draw a push. The second Thoughtless here was not needed, opponent. You were very rude. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm actually alive. Is this a good life to live? Yeah, somewhat. I mean, if you break forever, which you haven't, because you missed a land drop. If you break forever, I you can't attack. Is that? As I go block block, discard 2, it's a 4/5. The Tonancer dies. I draw step. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see. 2/4/4s against a 2/3 and a 0/3. All right. When it goes for it, we have a written play. Can't do anything else. Okay. That's a good trade. Draw. Push. Okay. Not bad. Gonna go Swamp Bounds. Draw. Let me attack first. I want to discard it. Yeah. Draw. Not bad. Okay. That's fine. I have to discard it to the prog, unfortunately. One. Okay. I'm once again in the spot where maybe it was better to just pass instead of doing this. And then end of turn, I do what I did. Because now I have to pass. I guess I can fetch Surveil. I think my opponent has Devour of Destiny in hand, so the game might just be over now. They go land Devour GG. Yeah, my read is they have Ugin or Devour of Destiny. So as soon as they draw, yeah, that should be over. If I played Sync end of turn, would have drawn the Riddler, but I feel like I would have still lost. Yeah. Va bene, va bene, va bene. Bring in 2 consign, Thoughtseize, 3 break the ice, take out 2 Bowmaster, and 3 push. I'm gonna leave, actually, all pushes. Yeah. Oh no, pest control is bad. Alright, 1 push. Take a bathroom break, come back for game 2. Thank you, bartender. 27 month. Welcome, welcome. Alright, no frog. Got a bunch of cyber cards, but it's all reactive cards. Owner reveal Devourer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da, da, da. Me and Tommy have the best YouTube videos. Thank you, thank you. Yesterday, I mean, the day before, we recorded with the card market guys. So we have now stored 8 videos that Tommy has to work on in the next days. Next Monday, there's a Flesh and Blood video. Oh wow, my opponent taps this and passes. What is it? What did you have? Do you have Break the Ice? Sorry, do you have Warping Whip from Break the Ice? Is that what you have? Yeah, this is Frog Day. Yeah, it used to be Merc Day, but you go back to watch the old ones. Yeah, I think Tommy's English improved a lot. It was just his confidence at the table improved a lot. Alright, don't Warping Whale me, please. Just accept this. Nice. They were able to dodge my turn 1 spells there. Crazy. No. No, come Chalice? Porca puttana. That's fine. Now we can still consign around Chalice. But it's crazy. My opponent had turn 1 Chalice, didn't play it into my snare, and then Break the Ice was just terrible. Crazy. Snare this. Man, imagine if they played one of these two things that goes Snare, Break the Ice. The game is over. It's not over, but it's a lot worse than it is right now. That's a 1-drop I can cast. Alright, opponent passes. Guess what you're taking to RC Houston? I don't know. What are you taking to RC Houston? Also, when is RC Houston? Merfolk? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it happened. Next week? Sweet. So the way you play around Chalice is you replicate. So they counter the original one, but they don't counter the copy. So the copy still counters K command. Oh wow, they didn't even play into subtlety. I'm tired of this game. I think my opponent's playing too well around my hand. Unfortunately, makes me upset, and I don't want to keep on playing. Let's go for another game. Okay, round 3. Mm-mm-mm. This is a multi-6. My opponent's it's Caps. Caps usually plays scale, so maybe Consign is live. I'm gonna keep this hand on a 6 and pass. Steam Vents, that's not. Wow, Pitting Needle. Um, what if I consign this actually? The reason is, well, Needle names Frog, but also Needle helps them do the things like convoke and things like that. And I feel like I'm okay with just trading because I have Riddler, so I just want to empty my hand. You seek Frog Day and think about vintage? Vintage? How do you think about vintage? Who thinks about vintage? Pinnacle Emissary resolves. Torment Script resolves. Wish I had a fetch land instead of a Mengucci's Archive, but, yeah. Hmm. I'm gonna counter this drum. And by the way, you can see how bad it is consigned against Affinity. People cite it in, it's terrible, terrible. Consigned against Affinity. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna Riddler, sorry, push a drone, and then go Riddler. Classic card disadvantage to do card advantage. How is Promoter going? It goes. It goes. There's a very big tournament actually in Italy on Saturday, like 120 people. Unfortunately, I can't go, but definitely the scene is live. Let's see if they have a third land. I hope they don't. I countered the drum. Nice. Oh, this is Kappa though. Ay ay ay. Il cappone. Va bene, va bene, va bene. Now we got up 3 pest control. Thoughtseize. Hmm. I think strategic betrayal sucks in this matchup. Like, is there a world where I snipe Kappa? Pretty impossible, I think. Next to pest control. I think I keep. Pest control is too good. I don't want to shuffle a pest control. I'm gonna go Thoughtseize turn one to counter to discard the Pinnacle Emissary. Oh wow, Arkmar Ravager. That's a card. I'll look at what does this do? This says counter target instant or sorcery or triggered ability. Maybe I take Ravager actually. Maybe I take this card, Detecting Intrusion. I don't care about Ravager. And I can just force the weapons manufacturing. Detecting Intrusion can counter my pest control. Nice. Drew land. Now I'm gonna go. Let me make sure I have Aluid Fountain. Pretty sure I do, but double checking never hurts anyone. Va bene. Time you go. La la la, yeah, 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 yeah. Ta-dam, ta-ta-da-dam. Okay. Howard Fountain, and then spell Snare. Do I want to crack this clue now? Maybe. I'm not really using the mana in my opponent turn anyway. Perfect. Hitting land drop. Okay. 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 Maybe less okay. Trading 2 for 2. Okay. Opponent has no cards. I'm gonna push this Ravager with a basic swamp. Or maybe just Surveil. No, no, no. Basic swamp. I need the lands for Tamio. Basic swamp push. I'm going to crack those bubbles so they can't play Kappa Cannoneer, or at least in the in the reasonable future. Tamio, I keep on cracking those clues. I don't want to stalk them to flip Tamio. If it happens, it happens. If I draw Riddler, I flip Tamio, sure, but I'm not gonna hold spells to flip Tamio. Maybe though, I should cycle pest control to flip Tamio. What do you guys think? Is this a reasonable play? I think so. Pest control unfortunately kills Tamio. Oh, a spell. Where are my spells? Puttana Eva. Go. You have a Wallander, by the way. Hey, sing it to Stew for my Tamio. Alright. Well, I can't complain, honestly. This is a nice trade. Bouncing is always cards disadvantage. It's a bad spell. I know I'm looking for spells, but that's a bad spell. I know that a bad spell is better than the land, but I didn't know it was drawing a land. Spells. Okay. This is like a game where both of us are drawing very poorly. The lows. The highs and the lows. Yeah, it's modern though. You can't build your deck to expect one deck. You're gonna be playing against 10 different decks anyway. Modern, especially, at the lower stake, it's always like super diverse. You should always just have a good deck with a good plan. Proactive better than reactive. That's like a bad thing. Oh no, I didn't say that. It's just that answering a comment. No, ho miscliccato. Vabbè. I should have played a frog turn to 2 mana. That's fine. Opponent has 5 cards in hand. So I guess this way I have mana up to do other stuff. Exposes for 1. That's alright. 3 mana kill time, you'll accept it. What do you think about Splinter Twin? I played it yesterday in a Mango's workshop. Splinter Twin. We played like old PT decks, old PT winning decks, and it was on the twin side. I think Remand. It's a very feel good. It's a very feels good moment. See, have I played Gore this week? I have not, but I played Gore many times. You can check it on YouTube. YouTube. Capocannoniere. Ma sì, dai, ste K. Game should be over now. Detective Intrusion. In real life, it's called Spider Sense. On Magical Line, it's called Detective Intrusion. Okay, we won a game against Affinity. Yeah, I've played a Birthing Pod against this guy for Mango's Workshop. Ooh, this one's strong. And web is cringe. I don't even know what it means. Me, the only cringe thing is acknowledging the Hall of Fame and not having any other new Hall of Famer. That is cringe. And Watsy does it all the PTs. And that's very annoying. Okay, that's a lot of people you got. Okay. I hope they don't have two counter spells. Because I have two pest control. You have a land? You must have a land. See. Oh, you have Kappa. No, you have Kappa. Porca puttana. Turn to Kappa. There's no 1 mana card that counters it, right? Yeah, I think there isn't. Annul, that's true. Annul, dispute, there's plenty. There's plenty. I was playing Annul at the time with Up the Beanstalk. I had two Annul in my sideboard. I guess dispute is more common. Hello from NZ. Hello, NZ. How's it going on the other side of the world? Is sabotage. Well, I have Edict in the sideboard. I set him out. I cited out the, where is it, the Strategic Betrayal. Maybe you should have shielded Edict. Yeah, shielded Edict makes more sense. I guess the Strategic Betrayal is for Flage. They got either Spellbomb. Sure. Kappa is your least favorite card? You should try cast it, then it becomes your favorite card. Alright, I'm gonna miss my land drop. Ah, ma c'ha pure bombetta, puttana Eva. I believe I actually have no outs. I believe I actually have no outs. If it didn't have Spell Bomb, nah, no way I can win the race. Actually impossible. You think a chump. Nah, I have no outs. I don't know what I'm looking for. GG, GG, GG. We got scammed round two, but this one was a fair loss. We need to leave the betrayals in. I think we need to have Mystical Dispute in the side. You can cut bad cards like Edish Norn, Ketramos, even Ray of Enfeeblement, and you have to play Dispute. Is there any card in Modern that combos with Painter Servant? Maybe Aspire and Spike made a Painter Servant video. He's the one. Like you play Dispute main deck? Hmm. Do you guys know that Mystical Dispute was my preview card? Good times. When I got preview card. Now I don't do Commander videos anymore. Sorry, now I don't do Commander videos, so I don't get any preview card. Rip. Actually do Commander videos. Pauper Commander. We even recorded it on Mango's workshop. We didn't have four microphone, so we had a big microphone in the middle. So the audio probably won't be perfect. But we'll make sure the next Commander video will be on point. Alright, what's the opponent on? Oh, this deck. Okay. Would I do dual commander every now and then? No. I've played dual commander in the past. It's not too popular, and I don't know. I don't play it as much to make videos with it. Quantum Riddler. I think I'll leave this on top. And I just go Island Frog. What can go wrong? Nothing. I can't die. Yeah, did you not like that comment? No, I don't know. It's just that's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry. Book Commander as juicy drama at the moment with the format panel. Really? What happened? I'm not really a drama person, but I guess I can be. So tell me. I know they banned Force of Will recently, and that spiked some drama. But that was a good ban. I think Force of Will was too good for the format. Hopper Commander works how? Your commander is an uncommon. I made the video with Card Market. It's a very good video, except it has a terrible thumbnail. Unacceptable, terrible thumbnail. They take pictures when I'm like the fattest at, which don't get me wrong, it's my fault for being fat, but they must have better pictures. Like, look how bad I am in these pictures. Anyway, there's a Pauper Commander video. We play uh I play what's the name? The 2-1 that makes tokens. Yeah, this one, Third Party Iconoclast. To match Mengucci cuisine. Yeah. Man, I was trying to eat less, but then I had Carl and Toffel here. So we went to eat out every single meal. And today I'm actually glad they leave so I can finally rest. As in eat less. You plan to play Ice Steel Titan? Maybe. What did you do? Nothing. Alright. Thank you, opponent, for taking a break. Appreciate it. What do we do? Always Terlol, always. Alright, let's do this. Let's fetch. Let's get a I think I'm just gonna dump my hand. I'm gonna dump my hand here. Dump my hand. Un, deux, trois. Then I discard these 4 cards. I guess I can have a Kozak's command and then my play's terrible. Should I not do this play, chat? Maybe I should not do this play. Also, I started discarding push. Maybe my focus stopped when my opponent didn't play into my spells nor break the ice. And I just switched off my brain. Thought my brain was pretty active in match 1. And then I just switched it off in match 2. It really is a turn off sometimes, you know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, it's fine. You don't have to know what I mean. The only set close this command. Nah, I think I'm going at this point. I'm going for display. Yeah, I have close this command. Rip. Rip. Draw 2 and pass. Oh. At the end, they traded 3 cards for 2. It's obviously not good. You know, wish I didn't do that. But also, they needed to have that. They didn't make a construct. I mean, like, my frog would have died anyway. It's not that my frog would have lived. It's just I would have had these 3 cards instead of these 2. Which obviously, you know, I'm happier to have 4 cards than 3. But that's okay. What does it mean you have to start mewing? What's mewing? Oh, I don't get it. Ozilic is up there with Kappa for the cards that make you groan. What's groan? I'm assuming it's a negative thing. Yeah, Kozilek's Command is a very good card. Broodscale. Va bene. Va bene. And then you pass. Let me push that. The opponent misses a land drop. Good to know. I have plenty. I'm gonna play this tapped. Go in second main. And then play Orc. And pass. Drum. Broodscale. Hey, unfortunately, I discarded my push. That may or may not have been a good play. Mostly may not. You work blacklist 7TV so you don't see the emote? Oh, GG. Alright, let's try to turn this around here. I've got some pest control. I've got some consigned to memory. I think I'm setting a strategic betrayal. This card is just bad. It should be Shielded Edict. Like the tokens blanking this is super bad. Mamma mia. Just have to mulligan to 5. I haven't drawn more than one land in 3 hands. What is this? Alright, I keep this 5. I bought some Tamio and Consign. Yeah, Tamio and Consign. You remember Mango Finance Catcher to the Moon? Did I? I think I was saying that it was super bad. No? Was I not? Looking for to buy guides for Pauper. There's a person called on Twitter, Walker something. Let me tell you the exact name. He has a Metafy. Walker 735. He has a Pauper Metafy. Thought sees. Opponent also on a 5. Alright. What you got? You got a good hand, but you don't have colors. Let's take K command. Let's hope opponent never draws a forest. Okay. Land. Vamos! Actually winning this game. Okay, opponent draws Grove and plays Rumble. Okay. What do they get here? They can get Blade, and then they have the Blade Basking combo. You take Grove again. Okay, unexpected. So this is your hand. I'm gonna go land Riddler draw 2. It's crazy how mulligan into 5 turns on the Riddler 2 turns earlier. And now I have the Riddler Frog combo again. Discard this. Discard this. Fly the Frog. On the 3. Attack for 3, draw 2. Pass. Should I play Tamio 2? Or should I hold up Consign? I know 3 out of 4 cards. Opponent can't combo me. But I think I pass. Trigger. This resolves because I have push for it. I'll keep the consign for a. I'm actually gonna go push end of turn here because I may use the mana. Do I use the mana? Actually, I don't use the mana. Nah. I'm going to push, yeah. Yeah, I may use the mana. I draw like a counter as well. Do I let you chump? No, I don't want to let you chump. Do I discard a land? No, I don't discard a land. Okay. I'm gonna just play a bunch of things here. A bunch of people into play. Okay, my opponent goes Eldrazi Temple Ghost, still holding that Grove in hand. Va bene. Va bene. I could tap out for playing Riddler. And I can die. I don't want to do that. Um. Alright, let's just attack then. I'll keep this Delta in my hand. Maybe I need to discard. Where are the Greeks in Archondex that disappeared? Yeah, it's just worse than Goryo, no? I can also consign the last Saga trigger. I can. Consign the warp. Ardaila. I don't want to consign the warp. Do you do coaching? I do not. My friend Marco Del Pivo does it, though. Even in Modern, if you're interested. Why not play Titan? I play every deck. You can go on YouTube and check all the decks. You write whatever deck you want to see. You write Mengucci Modern. You'll find a video with it. You chump that. Okay, I'm gonna flip Tamio this turn. Flip Tamio. Terra. I guess I'll play a fourth, a third frog at this point. Holding up consign for the Basking Broodscale. People just had a good tweet. Yeah, people had a farming what's it called? Farming interaction tweet. If I catch you mulligan that hand, I'll swear at you. No, I'm joking. Yeah, he had this tweet. I'll show you because this is really just new players versus old player. Mulligan and a hand that goes turn one ending, turn two mending, turn three Riddler ephemerate. I don't know, just only thinking about Mulligan in this is You haven't looked through my entire YouTube and you haven't seen me playing Grinding Station? I played Underworld Breach back before it was cool. Should I counter this? I think not. Because there's a world where I die this turn if I counter this. Because they go land, Broodscale, Equip, and then sack this and I die. If the last card is also a payoff. Yeah, they had Broodscale. Alright, so I can counter this. So yeah, they actually had the combo going. They baited me with this Flesh Raker. I did not fall for the bait. It was a master bait, but we did not fall for it. Uh, uh, um. I'm going to fetch a swamp and cast Quantum Riddler. See. Now I'll attack with all. One is a master baiter. They have definitely they have tried to, but I was ready. Very expert. Hello, warrior. You're gonna make 2015 modders video on Mango's Workshop? Well, we made a tournament where we played PT winning decks from 2015 to 2025, and that was my experience winning from 2015. When Frog goes through, I'm able to discard 2 cards to it and then draw 2 cards, and then I -3 time, you'll get back consign. Uno, due. Draw trigger of consign, draw 2 cards. And then I -3, get back consign. This way I don't die to Brask and Broodscale. Alright, game 3. Let's go. Uh, don't Thoughtseize. But maybe. Orcish Bowmaster is terrible in this matchup. Let's take it out. Do I want one Break the Ice? Must see die. One Break the Ice can't hurt. Let's go. Game 3. I've got my one Break the Ice. Ooh, Spells in there as well. Very nice, very nice. Let me go Marsh Flats Go, because if opponent goes Glaring Flesh Raker, I can't fetch push. And then untap Break the Ice. Or maybe Frog, we'll see. Nice. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to happen. Where did I get this list? It's from Rapo. He played his deck at the PT. Should I Stone Rain? Or should I play Frog? Let me Stone Rain. Okay. That's Frog. Du-du-du-dum. Du-du-du-dum. Malevolent Rumble. I'm gonna go. I think Island. Island Snare. Go. Danke. Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's do my favorite play, which is discarding good cards to play Quantum Riddler. Then I can go Thoughtseize. I'll take K Command. Oh, it's I can play it as a land. Yeah. Attack and draw 2 cards. This is just my favorite play. It may not be correct at times, but I just want to do it all the time. That was a good draw. Fine. Hopefully I don't die. A attack. Boo. I don't know what to do. Let's just click buttons at random. Eventually it'll lead to a victory. Honoring just because I can. Pushy, pushy. Hey, pushy, pushy, pushy. Let's go land, push. Then I go Riddler. Man, drawing cards is so fun. Like, I'm winning on every side, but I just want to draw more cards. Okay. Final round. I think I want to stream tomorrow morning as well, though. Because I actually have to leave today because I have to drive Carl and Tor off at the airport. So I can't make 2 videos this morning. But tomorrow I'm home. Whenever I'm home, I stream. I want to play for sure Eldrazi Ramp, and I need to decide what else to play. Let me see from the PT. Maybe not. Maybe I should play something. Maybe tomorrow do I still only. I still content only. I still explorer content only. Oh, vabbè. So far, let's win this round 3. This is a keep. We'll stream next week too. Yeah, so in October, I don't travel. So I'll be home for the whole month. So I'll be streaming the whole month. The next time I'll travel is Thursday the 30th, where I go to Liverpool to cast the Spotlight Series Liverpool. That's my next trip. So till then, normal schedule, Monday, Friday, sometimes Saturday as well. If I don't have a tournament on Saturday. Okay, we're playing against the good deck. The good deck. Va bene. Manco troppo però, Però vabbè. Diciamo che va bene. Let me take Frog, because this card is broken, and if they cast it, they win. Is Magic my full-time job? Yes, yes. It's been a full-time job forever. I graduated in 2018, then MPL started, and then after that, I was a streamer and a YouTuber till today. Hopefully for my whole life. My goal is to never work. Quote unquote. Oh, that's an easy keep. On the draw, thoughts is Frog. You mulligan on the draw, thoughts is Frog, you have to call people. If you want a mulligan, perfect hand. Land go. Opponent passes. Gonna fetch the under city sewers. Spell on top. It's not a good spell though, but still goes on top. Spell on top. Go. Of course you hit the second land. What are you supposed to do? If I would need to go to important tournament in my area, which deck would you bring? Is it modern? My competitive choice is Esper Goryo. But as I always say, play the deck that you spend the most money on recently. That will make you happy. Opponent goes Riddler. I let it resolve. You also draw land ephemerate. It's bad. I need to counterspell the ephemerate. But if not, I can just let this go and keep the counter for Teferi. All right, now I have a Swamp Frog here. And then I have counterspell for Teferi. I shouldn't have fetched a Swamp, though. I should have fetched Island and tapped these two. That was my mistake. Okay. Attack. I'm gonna go land Frog and hold up Think. I was supposed to fetch first, I guess. When it goes land go, sweet. Frog attack. Nice. Frog is back. Go. DP Mango wins. Allora, playing against Goryo. We don't have Surgical in the side. We have Purge, Thoughtseize, and we cut 2 Consign. Perfect. Perfect sideboarding. Just like we drew it up. Yeah, I should have brought in Schnorn. Yeah, 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 for sure, for sure. It's mostly for Esper Blink, but obviously it's good in here as well, yeah. How do you feel about this deck? Okay. Well, they can go. I mean, additional cost 5. It's not that easy. They have Thoughtseize, they have counters, they have the fairy. They just kill you before you have it, and it's clunky. But no, I would cite it in for sure. I should have cited it in. Has the white been good? Actually, no. I died to Kappa Cannoneer, so Pest Control did nothing against Affinity. Or I could cycle Cling, but I'm gonna hold it. It's still like a cyber card in this matchup. Hmm. Uh, hmm. The problem going Frog is if my opponent goes to Fairy, it's annoying. But also, what else am I doing? I think I have to go Frog. If I had spells in there, maybe I could have considered doing something else, but yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Alright, they don't have Dispute, that's good news, and let's see if they have the Fairy Bounce. Ending 2, maybe? That's fine, I mean, yeah. Well, today I have to go to the dentist. Let me put the alarm so I don't forget. Wow, opponent goes Solitude on Tamio. Crazy. Ooh, the Surveil that tracks it to the bin. That's important. Adios, Tamio. 2 for 1, though. That's a win. A win is a win. Fine. Oh, that's why you did the thing. Va bene. That's why you played Tamio. Surveil, 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 Surveil. Another Riddler. I think I'll be on top. It's not great, but I feel like this game's gonna be long enough that I'll be able to use all of my Riddlers. So many removals, so few creatures to kill. Modern is super fine now. It's super fine. The finest. What you do on the turn? Faithful Mending. Va bene. What did I lose to? I lose to one of the 2 Tron deck I played against and to Affinity. Okay, opponent discarded Thoughts is Swamp, plays land go. Okay. We're not moving here. Definitely not casting this Cling to Dust ever, because this attracts in the bin. Has Strategic Betrayal been good? No, it has not. It has not been very good, no. But I haven't played against Flage. I'm sure the reason why you play that card is Flage. Keep on cycling these Riddlers. I want lands. Subtlety? Slightly annoying. Slightly annoying. Bottom. Would IPCD or unbanned? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of unbanning. To me, they can unban so many cards. I mean, they unbanned Mox Opal and it was sort of fine. It wasn't for breach. Okay. I'm going to be able to push that subtlety. I'll do it now, honestly, with Basic Island. Have I missed Murktide at any point? Honestly, no, I haven't. Riddler Frog has been fantastic. Has won me so many games. Yeah, I'm considering going Sync Riddler. I don't think it's a bad idea. Opponent goes Subtlety. It's super bad. But I don't think I can play around that, really. For now, just pass, though. I can use Sync, maybe. I don't know. I'll get a 6th land. There's only 1 land left in my deck, though. Do you also have Quantum Riddler? Yeah, you do. Okay, so we both have Riddler warped. Alright, so this is Outwit Fountain. That's my last land. Oh, never mind. I have a Swamp as well. Alright, then I'll take Swamp. And then I'll play this with just 1 mana up. And again, if they go Subtlety... Sorry, Solitude is bad, but it is what it is. I guess what I could have done was to go Betrayal on the Subtlety to exile their graveyard too. Maybe that was okay. Although, Subtlety dies to push, whereas Betrayal does not. So this way I use Betrayal. I mean, I wanted to keep Betrayal for the Riddler. Opponent just never casting the Riddler. Maybe I should still keep Betrayal for the Riddler. I don't know. Maybe I should. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, yeah. Please. I take my Betrayal now. Maybe I should go Force. Yeah. Then I want to go Cling just to draw a card. Exile Demanding, not the Thoughtseize. Okay, Frog is good. Then I go Betrayal. And then I go Frog. Also go Tamia. I guess. Purge. And now Riddler draws two cards. Oh, you did that in upkeep, so already drew two cards. Yeah, this game is over. This game is actually over. You play Frog. I'll push it, push it. Draw. Okay. It's just that it's impossible to beat Riddler this way. This is why I wanted to keep the second one. I bottomed it with the subtlety, but maybe I should have just drawn it. I kind of expected the game to go this way. Oh, and by the way, this is another reason why Elish Norn is bad, right? Because they just go Riddler in play. You have Elish Norn, sure. They just draw step two cards. Who cares? Okay. Look how many lands I got there. Okay. Draw a card. Oh yeah, that's true. You fizzle with the frog. My bad. I don't know why I didn't see that line. My bad. Let's play another game. Last game of today. Last game of this video. Do I want Tilish Norn? Seriously, do I want Tilish Norn? I don't. I don't want Tilish Norn. The frog, the like, that's just yeah. I think I have to mulligan. Nah, let's keep it. Never mulligan. Never mulligan. Mulligan, you lose. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I should more mulligan. Bye bye, frog. I have two good cards though. So Tots is fine, but not the end. Yeah, mulligan is better if you play Riddler. That's true. That's true. That's true. That was a game where multi 5 and I easily won. Um, okay. Here's a land. Do I just cycle this Riddler? Yeah, I mean, no need to hold mana up. Auto push is slowly becoming not good anymore. Yeah, but also, Boar's energy is very good. Like, you have to kill their card on a rate, 1 mana for one. It doesn't kill Riddler, that's true. But Um, I think it's that Frog just dies. I'm gonna go Riddler again. If Fairy gets forced, what do I pitch? Is that the Fairy? Fairy Timer Owler will be forced. What do we count? What do we pitch though? My hand is gold good. I think I pitch Subtlety. Yeah, I have to keep on going. What do I pitch to these two? When it has like so many removals, but for Frog, like if they don't have it, it's very good. I think I pitch Frog. I think I'm taking Ephemerate, leaving them with Push Goryo. Ephemerate means that if they draw a Riddler super bad, it's probably bad anyway because they have lots of lands, so they can just cast it before me, and then that card just takes over. But also means that they can maybe save their thing. Not sure if I need to hold this Cling to Dust now, but I think I will. Now I'll cast it. Thought Seize. Okay. I'll take Solitude. It's interesting that they didn't play their own Thought Seize. Maybe if they draw like a frog, they want to protect it, but I have plenty of answers for it. You thought this is Nair, makes sense. Am I playing Antwerp in November? I'll be commentator. I'll be a commentator. So I'll be there. If you're not there, you can watch me on Twitch. Raw, looking for lands. Tapland's still a land. Amion, I'll graveyard this. They're pushing end. What do I suggest to play in Antwerp? Whatever you play the best. Modern is a super diverse, and player skill matters more than metagaming. Uh, probably just pass and go for Cling this turn. Fairy? Oh, a Riddler. Oh, I have to counter this. Card is too good. Okay. And this push have been so clunky. I think I still pass and go flashback Cling. Antwerp is the European Regional Championship, yeah. Uno, due, tre, quattro, cinque. There's no Murktide in my graveyard, in my deck, so I don't need it to think what to delve. Alright, that's a bunch of lots of lands in a row. Not bad, not bad. Let me thought seize you. What you got? Okay, a bunch of bad cards. Love to see that. Um, maybe I can take Goryo. And this way I don't have to worry too much about Cling. I'll just Cling again. But now you don't have Goryo anymore. Your hand is 2 Atraxes and 2 removal spells that don't kill Riddler. And I have 3 Riddler soon. So we keep on going Cling. Uno, due, tre, quattro, cinque. Okay, spells in there. Spells in there, not bad. I think it's time to go 5 mana Riddler. Holding up Snare. Maybe the Goryo's deck should play a removal spell that kills Riddler instead of a Prismatic Ending. But I don't know what that can be. I don't think it can be Path to Exile. Oh, something is happening on the turn. Oh, they draw Solitude? No, they one mystery draw stuff? That's okay. That's okay. I've got plenty more Riddlers. March? Yeah, March of the Otherworldly Light used to be playable. Healing Urza's Saga. Right, I'm gonna go Island, Riddler. Okay. This matchup really is just whoever has Riddler in play wins at the end of the game. Like, I've drawn 3, they've drawn 0. I guess they drew 1, but we countered it. I don't want to tap out. I'm too ahead to tap out here. I think I'm gonna just cycle this. Buongiorno, people. This is the last game of the day. Does that Marshfloss have target still in my deck? I think so, yeah, one Watery Grave. I have to go a little bit earlier today. Little bit earlier today. Let me go Bowmaster. And let me. I guess they lose this game, huh? They can go ephemerate on Solitude here. They concede. All right, got 3-2, solid. Thoughts? I think if you own the Riddler, you should play this over blue black normal. But I don't know if I like the rest of the build. I think Tamiya's just bad. I think Tamiya's just bad. I'd rather play Preordained than Tamiya. And I think you can play with Shielded Edict. If you want to have more respect for Flage, I don't know. Also white, I don't know if it's needed. The white splash, I don't know if it's needed. I don't know if it's needed, but more to work on. Maybe next Sunday, next time I'll play another build that's similar to this, but with the changes I want. We'll see. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.